All right, guys, I'm back. Just got the grill and the signal lights and stuff off. There's the grill and the signal lights that I laid back behind here. Guys, just so you know, if you're going to do a build like this and you're going to customize as far as, you know, just to the simple extent of putting like a clear set of headlights in, clear signals, make sure you try and do things the right way. I took this one off, and this is the first time I've ever had the grill and stuff off of this truck. I never had the truck before that put the signal lights and the clear headlights and stuff in it. They must have broke the bracket or lost the bracket or something, so they decided to put a piece of copper house wire in the place of the bracket, and they drilled a hole in the back of the grill and fed this wire through and then twisted it around in order to draw the grill up against the front fenders. I always wondered why, you know, the grill never did line up or anything, but, you know, I just never did pay any attention to it as far as, I mean, it was on there and it was being held on, so that's not the way to look at things, though. If you're going to do it, you know, at least try and do it right. Also, this piece right here, this painted piece it sits underneath your grill, this hides up all the ugly framework and all that stuff back behind your bumper. Guys, this does bolt to the bottom of your grill. Once I took my grill off, this one was just laying here, just like it is now. It's not bolted to anything at all. I mean, I can seriously just pull this right out right now. Yeah, I mean, there was nothing holding that thing in there. So, future reference, guys, like I said, if you're going to do custom work or anything, you know, if you don't have the tools to do it, you don't know how to do it, or, you know, something like that, you know, stop, ask questions, get help. I'm sure that my video is not the only video on YouTube of how to do simple shade tree mechanic work. This is stuff, guys, that can be done in your driveway. And whenever I see stuff like this stuff just kind of pisses me off, because you get people that they want to half-ass stuff, so to speak, and just rig stuff up just to make it look good, when at some point, you know, if I would have just rebuilt an engine and put an engine in there and took it down the drag strip, and this thing, you know, I'm not saying that it could have, it probably couldn't have, but, you know, so to speak, you know, it could have been any part for that matter. Something blew off, took this truck down the track, something blew off, and it flew over and went through the windshield of the other guy's vehicle, or, you know, damaged his ride in somewhat way. $5 worth of bolts would have fixed $300-400 worth of a scratch on a vehicle, or a $200 and $300 windshield, people. So again, you know, if you're going to do stuff like this, you know, and you're going to work on a vehicle and you're going to customize it, make sure you do it and do it right. Do it right the first time. That way you don't have to fix it again the next time. So I'm going to end this video. And, well, not end the video, but I'm going to cut the video off for a second here, and long enough just to get the front fenders off. And once we do that, now there is, guys, getting these front fenders off, you're going to have to take the water jug, or the windshield washer fluid jug off of here. Make sure you take all your wiring and stuff off. You don't want to be jerking on your fenders and have all this wiring and stuff still connected to your fenders. Over on this side, with the Silverados, this is an actual Mark III edition. I'm pretty sure that these came on all Silverado models, but you have an underhood work light. Make sure you take that off, unplug it. And as far as anything else on the fender, I think that's about all. You got to unbolt your battery tray here. And then you just got a couple bolts to where it holds holds up to your radiator support, and then you'll come down and you got a bolt back here. I think there's, yep. You got a bolt back here too, back behind the fender. I know you can't see it because it's dark, but there is one right back behind this this plastic piece right here. This bolts up underneath your fender. You'll be able to get this off once you get the fender off, because once you go back and you repaint your truck, don't do like they done and try and mold your ground effects and everything to your fenders with Bondo. If you're going to do something like that, again, you know, do it right. I'll show you how to do that later on. The other bolts and stuff that you're going to have is to your inner fenders. You're going to have one down here. You can probably see that one. And then you're going to have one up here, back behind that lip there. And you got a couple more bolts, again, you know, just all around there. 9/16 bolts, I think they are. Yeah, 9/16 or half, guys. Stuff's pretty common on this, on these old Chevy trucks. You're gonna have a bolt there. Make sure you unbolt your wiper cowl first. Take it off first. Again, like I said, you know, somebody's broke this one and stuff like that. So, which that's okay. I mean, we're going back with a different one anyhow. But make sure you unbolt that first, because that there is bolted to your fenders. That's just something else, you know, that if you are going to save it, you take your fenders off. These things, as old as this truck is, that little bitty ear that's bolted to the fender right there will break off very easy. So just try to make this simple as possible, guys. I know some of you are probably thinking to yourselves, oh, Jesus Christ, you know, like, it's not that hard. Well, guys, some people has never done this before, so just a quick walkthrough on how to do it kind of helps out people a whole lot, you know. Also a Haynes manual, stuff like that, you know, that's good too. Haynes manual, you can get them at your local auto parts store, Advance, AutoZone, anywhere like that. And most of them has a description, picture descriptions of like where the bolts are, what size bolt they are. It gets down to the nitty gritty. But you'll have, okay, here guys, you got one bolt in here. You got one bolt up there. And then you're going to have a couple bolts up underneath the cab, right in here. So, there should be two. Nope, there's one. I'm thinking of my old square body. All right, square bodies usually got two bolts on the bottom. All right. I know it sounds like a lot, but, you know, I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to go over, like, the fine detail of what most people don't know and what most people overlook by accident. So, all right, guys, we'll get this taken off and be right back.